would you do if the government suddenly decided that you were dead and cut off your benefits? That is happening to thousands of people. And here's what you can do if it happens to you. I mean, can you imagine waking up one morning, just like any other day, only to find out that the government decided you died? That's what happened to 73-year-old John Reid in Georgia. He was just living his life until his wife opened a letter offering condolences, followed by a notice from the Social Security Administration asking about his next of kin. Suddenly his pension stopped, his Social Security vanished, his bank account froze. He had to drive 30 miles 3 times to prove that he was still alive, and still the money hasn't come in. And John's not alone in this. This is happening more and more often. People are being wrongfully declared dead by the Social Security Administration. And when it happens, the consequences are devastating. So what's going on? Well, under the Trump administration and with Elon Musk's new Department of Government Efficiency, Social Security has been aggressively combing through its death records. The idea is to root out fraud by cutting off payments to people who are supposedly dead. Sounds good in theory, right? It makes sense. But in reality, they've added millions of death dates to people's records, and some of those people are still very much alive. And here's the scary part. Some of those mistakes might not have been entirely accidental. Whistleblowers have said that some immigrants, including kids as young as 13, were deliberately added to the government's death database in an effort to push them out of the country. No due process, no warning, just gone. Now, whether it's intentional or not, being wrongly listed as dead can terminate your entire financial life. Here's what that means in plain English. Your Social Security payments stop, your Medicare gets canceled, your credit cards and bank accounts freeze, your mortgage or rent check bounces, you can't get a job, you can't open credit, you can't file your taxes. One woman with cancer told Social Security, quote, "If you stop paying my niece, she'll be homeless," end quote. Another man said, quote, "It's like this thing follows you around like a bad smell," end quote. And for folks already living paycheck to paycheck, this isn't just a minor annoyance. This is life-threatening. So what can you do if this happens to you or someone you love? First, take a deep breath. You can fight back, but you've got to act fast. Go to your local Social Security office as soon as possible. You do not need an appointment for this. These cases are supposed to be handled same day. Bring original documents that prove who you are, like your passport, driver's license, health insurance card, or anything that clearly shows your name and identity, and hopefully a photo. No photocopies or expired IDs for this. They won't take those. Once they fix your record, they'll offer you a special letter called an Erroneous Death Case Third-Party Contact Notice. That's your golden ticket that you'll need to show banks, doctors, and others that you are still alive and that your benefits should be restored. But unfortunately, it might still take weeks or even months to get everything sorted out. One man is still waiting on over $6,000 in missed payments, and he's still living off credit cards. So be persistent. Keep copies of everything, and don't take "we don't see that in the system" as the final answer. This is happening more than it used to, and it's hitting people harder than ever before. So to protect yourself, check your bank accounts regularly. If your Social Security check doesn't show up on time or within a few days, don't wait. Contact SSA immediately. Keep all your vital documents updated and stored in a safe, accessible place. And if you're helping a loved one or a neighbor through this, remind them that they don't have to face it alone. This is a scary situation, but there are people that can help you through it. So if you or someone you love has been wrongly declared dead, please share your story in the comments. You're not alone in this. And the more we talk about it, the more pressure gets put on the government to fix it. And don't forget to check out our other videos for more ways to save money and get free stuff.